The countdown for a possible government shutdown is now just 1 week away. And the big question in Washington is, are lawmakers any closer to reaching a deal that would keep the government up and running? Or is it looking more like a stalemate? John Harwood joins us now from Washington. John, where do we stand on this budget showdown?
Tyler, I don't think we're any closer to a deal than we were before, but I do think there is some expectation that we will get a deal in the end. I say that for this reason. We've just had announcements today that two Republican leaders in the Senate, Mitch McConnell and John Cornyn, say they're not going to join Ted Cruz, the senator from Texas, in filibustering the bill that came out of the House the other day that would extend government funding and defund Obamacare. The plan by the Democrats in the Senate is to take that bill up and then strip out the Obamacare provision, extend the government funding, send it back to the House and challenge them. The fact that that bill will not be successfully filibustered is a sign that the bill is going to land back in the House's lap right up around that deadline at the end of September. And Democratic leaders in the Senate are betting at this stage that the House leaders will put that bill on the floor and will extend government funding. We'll see if it plays out that way. We won't know for a few days, but that's how they think right now.
You know, that's encouraging, John, because it looked like this was really going to go right down to the wire. There was so much animosity between both sides of the aisle and both houses that I find that quite encouraging. I would think that that would calm down some of the market volatility.
Well, either way, we're going to go down to the wire. And even if we avoid a shutdown, that is by far the much less consequential of the two deadlines we're facing. The more important one is the debt ceiling, which is in the middle of October. And what we've seen is a two-stage Republican strategy. One, to defund Obamacare in this bill. That's going to fail. Then they're going to try to delay the law for a year in a debt limit bill. That is also going to be resisted doggedly by the president and by Democrats. So they're going to have to find a fallback there, too. That's going to be a harder one for the Republican leadership to pull off. And we'll see if we can pull off this one, the more limited one, next week.
Very quickly, let's say the bill goes back to the House minus the defunding of Obamacare. And then the House has to pick that up. What do they do? And do they try and send yet another bill back with some sort of condition on it? And is there a condition that would pass the House Republican caucus that doesn't involve doing some kind of harm to Obamacare?
Yes, there is the potential that the House could pass the bill with a different rider on it, aside from defunding Obamacare, some tweak like attacking the income verification provisions, which are lacking, or repealing one of the taxes in the law. I don't think the Senate would accept that. And the chances are, if they're jammed right up against the deadline, they may have to act very quickly and extend government funding and live to try to fight on the debt limit.
John Harwood. John, thanks for uncomplicating a very complicated topic tonight. We appreciate it.